Okay, so we're recording this. All right. So on this video, we're trying to make a spreadsheet to see, if I start with $1,000. Let's pretend the year 2000. If I start with $1,000, and I have a rate of increase of 12%. So you write 0.12 here. How much money will I have in 30 years? I'm gonna try to make this a little bigger so we can see better. Alright, so for the years, we're gonna make a little formula here, which is equals this plus 1. So when I hit enter, it's gonna calculate. Then this guy is a formula now. You can see here, this is a formula, a2 plus 1. So I'm going to copy, Control C, and then I'm going to paste it all the way down here. Control V, paste. So what that does is that it thinks, okay, this guy is the above plus 1, this is the above plus 1. So it gives me the years 2002, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. So that's done with that formula. Now let's talk about this first line. So you start with $1,000. You're gonna increase by you're gonna have an increase of 12%. So this cell is gonna be equals. Anytime you want to make a formula, you have to type equals. So equals this times with the little asterisk on the keyboard this, and hit enter. So this cell is reading. You're gonna do B2 times C2 and you get 120. That means my money increased by 120. So in the beginning I had 1,000. By the end of the year I'm gonna have 120. So the total at the end of the year equals this, the beginning, plus the growth during that year is 1,120. So I started with 1,000, it increased 120, so at the end of this year I have 1,120. Does that make sense? Okay. The beginning of next year, right here, is going to be equal this. Okay? So at the beginning of the year, I put equals this. And this guy stays the same, 0.12. And then the rate of increase, I'm going to copy this formula. Control C, Control V. Okay, so what this formula is thinking, if you could see right here, it says B3 times C3. B3 is this guy, times C3 gives us this much. And now I'm going to copy this formula, Control C and Control V. So what it does is going to do, when I double click, you can see is this plus this equals 1,250. So at the end of the second year, I'm going to have 2,000. Once I get the second line all worked out, I can copy this line, Control C, copy, and then I'm going to paste this line all the way down here. Okay, I'm going to paste it all the way down here. And boom, it pastes everything. All those formulas are pasted. Let me just make this a little bigger and delete these numbers. So now we can see that, okay, so after 10 years, right here in 2010, I started with $1,000, and now at the end of the year I have 3,000 after 10 years. After 20 years, if you don't touch that money, you have 10,000. At the end of 30 years, you have 33,000. And at the end of 40 years, oh my goodness, guys. Whoa, what happened? At the end of 40 years, you have 104,000. Look at the jump from here. Year 30, 33,000. Year 40, 104,000. Wow, that's a big jump. Okay? This is called the snowball effect. What is a snowball effect? What does that mean? You guys know? Have you seen in the cartoons the snowball? Yeah, it starts on the top of the hill with a little bit, And as he rolls, it gets more snow, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Have you seen this in the cartoon, Tom and Jerry, or something like that? Yeah. This is what's happening, okay? This number, when it rolls over here, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. When it rolls over here, it gets bigger and bigger. So your money is really growing. Okay? Alright, now you want to see something really crazy? What if, guys, what if instead of 1,000, what if we started with 5,000? Watch, and when I hit enter, everything is going to change. Okay, so this guy is a special cell. If I started with 5,000, after 20 years, 54,000, and after 30 years, 167,000. Oh my gosh, after 40 years, 500,000. Salvador, how old are you right now? Huh? 14. 40 years from now, you're going to be how old? 54. How would you like to have $500,000 when you're 54 and not work for it at all? Does that sound okay? $500,000 when you're 54? 40 years from now. $500,000. It's probably going to be more than that because you can increase this number. Is that okay? Oh my gosh, man, I'll be like dancing if I had $500,000. Okay? Alright. Hey, you want to see something crazy? Let's change equals this. Control C. Now this is the key number right here, guys. This is the key number right here. If this guy changes, look what happens. If this guy changes to 0.15, oh my goodness. Then after 40 years, you have 1.5 million. Woo! You guys starting to like math now? Is this okay, Raquel? How old are you now? 14! So when you turn 55, 1.5 million. Can you get, okay, maybe right now, seriously, right now, maybe it's let me stop this video. Okay, let me stop this video.